So we're in the month of March. Third of the month is gone. Spring is coming. The clock this past Sunday went an hour ahead, so more sunlight. And buyers and sellers want to know what is going to happen in the spring market. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the Denver real estate market. If you're a buyer or seller, how you could conquer this market and win. If you don't know who I am, my name is Deepa Phillips, Denver real estate agent. If you're a buyer, seller, investor, have any question what's happening in this Denver real estate market, leave a comment below. Before you run away, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Post weekly content, the Denver real estate market, and fun things to do. So we are going to talk about what's happening in the Denver real estate market. These numbers are very exciting because there are some activity going on in the Denver real estate market. So end of February going to March, closed homes were up 8.52%. The prior month, it was down 31%. So by hearing these statistics, we are seeing that more homes are starting to close. Buyers are starting to get out in the market to look at homes. I said, now the president election is over. Now Donald Trump is the new president. I feel like buyers are like, all right, the rates are how it is. It's in the sixes, and we need to find a way to get out to buy homes. And people are moving to Denver, relocating to Denver. People are moving out, people are moving in, and people are wanting to know, all right, it's time for me to buy homes because rates how it is. Rates are not going to be in 3% during the pandemic, and rates are at sixes. And for the national average for the last 30 years, rates are still under the national average for rate percentage at 6.3%. So more buyers are starting to get out of the market and more activity is happening. So it's a good thing that closed homes are up 8.52% because now you're starting to see a little more activity in the market. The buyers are starting to get out. So back to inventory. So inventory is about 3.3 months, which is still seller's market because to get neutral is between 6 and 8. And the median days of market is 29 days, down 35.56% because the prior month was 45 days. So now for the medium days of market, which is about a month. The prior month from January going to February is about a month and a half. As I said, more activity is going out, buyers are going, sellers are putting a home on the market, and people are starting to do a lot more in the Denver real estate market because earlier this year or towards the end of last year, market time was a lot longer because of the holidays and homes were not moving. But now we're in March, now we're approaching the spring market. There's a lot more activity going. Buyers are getting out there. So as you as a seller putting your home on the market, it's a good time. But also I want to let you know, sellers, when you put your home on the market, make sure you price the home accordingly. And if you don't get 10 showings or offers within 2 weeks, it might probably be, you might have to adjust the home accordingly how the market is. As us agents, we just don't determine the price of the home the market does. So if you're not getting a lot of activity on your home, work with your real estate professionals to see what you could do to make adjustment so you can get more foot traffic and you get an offer that you're looking on your home. So active listings, 8,554, up 11%, up to prior month, which is pretty good because there's more activity that's going on in the real estate market. Buyers are getting out there to buy homes. Sellers are like, all right, we need to put our home on the market to sell because they might want to upgrade or downgrade, and we're approaching the spring market. And with the rates are starting to go down a little bit, but not significantly, but now buyers are like, all right, this is the norm. We need to buy a home. And by having listings up 11%, activity is going on. Pending sales, 3516, up 22%. Which is good because more activity. Now we know what rates are. The buyers know what the rates are. Sellers are like, all right, we need to sell a home. Both sides are coming to agreement to agree on the buy side and sell side, which is good. So and what I've been hearing, they're saying that this spring/summer, the market's gonna be very hot because last year there were a lot of unknowns, which is still unknowns that's happening today. People really don't know what to do, but people are getting out there because people gotta move. And by people moving, it is good in the real estate market because there's lots of homes out there all over the world, and new construction homes are increasing as well too. I'll put a link in my video about new construction, so if you're a person who want to know more about the new construction market, you will see it towards the end of the video for you to click it and watch it as well. So here's the statistics that's going on back to new construction. And CoreLogic reports that how the tariffs what President Trump's trying to do with Mexico, Canada, other countries, it could increase construction costs between 4 to 6% over the next 12 months. So if you're a person who likes something new, want a new construction home, just wanted to let you know, within home prices might increase 4 to 6% in the next 12 months because with all these tariffs and what's going on And the president's trying to have everything basically be made in the U.S., but the other countries where we get a resource for, which helps our building materials. So just to let you know, like, home prices might be a little high because you might be a person who loves new construction, and you might be, for example, $450 one day, and let's say 6 months later you look like, why is that home that I saw 6 months ago was $450, now it's $525? So just to let you know, if you're a person who likes new construction, get out now to look at homes so you won't be affected for new construction homes in the future. Denver real estate market. So people want to know, like, where are all these people coming from and why are people moving to Denver? So people are moving to Denver because Denver has lots to offer. 300 plus days of sunlight. You have outdoor activities, skiing, biking, kayaking, all the stuff. And the crazy thing is about that, people are moving from higher taxes cities like LA, San Francisco, DC, Chicago, and moving more into Denver because property taxes is not as high. And they're saying that the top 3 cities that move into Denver, LA is number 1, San Francisco is number 2, and Colorado Springs number 3. So these are, like, Denver's population is growing. But also people are moving out of Denver because of more kind of like the natives or people who live in Denver and saw, like, all right, home prices have increased a lot since after the pandemic and they just can't afford it. So they're moving up. So Californians are changing Denver real estate market, unfortunately, and home prices are not going to go down. It's going to continue to go between 3 to 4% year over year. And if you are a buyer who wants to understand more Denver real estate market, like, leave a comment below this video. But as I said, like, and I know people are wondering, like, if there is going to be like a housing bubble, housing crash, and it's not going to happen because there's so much equity in all these homes since the pandemic. And they say the average amount of home with equity nationwide is about $200,000. So there's lots of equity in a home. So if you buy a home, there will be equity. If you get a new construction home, and let's say it takes like 6 to 12 months to be done, you're more likely there will be equity in that home before you close. So housing market strong. People are still buying homes. There is not going to be a crash, sorry. But if you're a buyer who is going to be waiting for that perfect market, it's not going to happen. Rates are in the 6s. Sorry, buyers, we're not going to see 3% that we did pre-pandemic. But the good thing is that rates are starting to come down. Also, what I heard, I know President Trump is trying to reduce rates. But if rates do go underneath the 6, let's let you know, buyers, there are going to be offer situations of homes. So please be aware and please make sure that you don't get into multiple offer situation. But if you're a person who's able, willing, and could buy now, find a way to get a buy down rate 2 to 1. So when rates go down, you can refinance. I know sellers are doing some concessions because homes have been on the market for a lot long, and work with the sell side to see if you can get your closing costs paid. So buyers, as I said, just to let you know, like, market's moving, get out there, buy homes. And yeah, if you have any questions, leave a comment below. Back to sellers, if you are a person planning to move out a city or you're trying to downgrade, upgrade, just make sure that you price your home accordingly. It's very, very important to price your home. And if you have any questions about the market, please comment below, reach out to my email. I'll be glad to have a 30 minutes consultation and see how we could make your goals, your dreams happen for you to sell your home. And it's very, very important that you do the right step for you to sell your home. I'll be glad to talk to you more about it. Like, just make sure that you are staging a home, make sure you're decluttering, make sure you're taking professional photos. This is all very, very important because time is money and you don't want your home being on the market that long. So make sure you work with a real estate professional to explain these things too. Also, to sellers, social media is booming, and make sure that you work with someone who has a good online presence because people, as I said, are moving from other states into the state as well. So I've talked about what is happening in the Denver real estate market. As I said, we're in March. We're a third of the way done. Spring is coming, and there is going to be lots of activity this summer for buyers and sellers. And just make sure you work with a real estate professional who understands the market. Very, very important. And if any questions about the Denver real estate market, leave a comment below. And guess what? I'll see you soon.